Hello, everybody, and welcome to day one of my 12 Days of Christmas series. Each day between now and Christmas Day, we are going to receive special messages from a different angel, a different ascended master, or a different collective. Today, for day one, we are going to receive messages from our ancestors. So let's see what our ancestors have to say to us for this first day of Christmas. What do you want us to know? What do you want to tell us? All right, enjoy music, instruments, sound, and tone. So your ancestors, some of which you may know in this life journey who have passed on, and others you've never met in this life journey, they're just part of your bloodline. There are special songs and sounds that they're going to be using with you between now and the end of the year. Pay attention to any song that keeps just showing up constantly over and over. Even if it's a song you know, take a different listen to the lyrics, okay? Also with sound, if you keep hearing like different sounds, this is a message from your ancestors to do some meditation or some energy work to balance out your energy. But your ancestors want you to know they're going to be speaking to you through music between now and the end of the year. Next is begin writing now. Create, express, inspire. So with this, there are ideas that you have and your ancestors are asking you to write them down. That's the first step towards creation, okay? Others of you, you have unspoken words within and it's time for them to be expressed. Some of you have a story or a poem or a song that's just dying to get out of you, to be written by you. Okay, this is also a time to journal like the deeper thoughts that you're having, any channeled messages, as well as any interesting dreams. Okay, a lot of information is being given to you. Next we have connect with animals, animal spirit guides, healing, past pets. All right, so with this, you have an animal guide, an animal spirit that is around you, that is trying to get your attention, that's trying to help you with something. Really pay attention to the same animal or insect that keeps showing up, whether through emojis, what you're seeing on TV, what you're seeing in person, in front of you. Okay, there's a message, and do a search of the deeper spiritual meaning of that animal if you do not know it. Okay, but there is an animal spirit trying to work with you at this time. And also some of you that have recently lost a pet, okay, this pet is still around you and you're questioning it, like you've seen or you've heard or you've felt something. This is an indication of yes, I am still with you. All right, and it's interesting that this came out because just the other day I got into bed and my cat was laying like at the edge of my bed, and then she was walking around, and then I heard her jump off. But I also felt her sitting at my back, like licking herself. You know, when your cat's sitting next to you in bed and it's licking itself, you know the motion of that if you have a cat. And I was a little confused because I'm like, wait a minute, she just jumped off the bed. And I reached back there because I have two cats, so I thought maybe the other one somehow got up there and I just didn't know. There was no cat there. No cat there. And as soon as I reached back to feel, it completely stopped. And I have had cats in the past, so there was definitely a cat spirit with me. And so this coming out is so synchronistic. And anything that you guys feel like brushing up against your legs, You know, if you had a bird, hearing the bird sound, just whatever it is, that is your past pet's way of letting you know that they are still with you and they're comforting you and they're giving you love. And maybe for some of you, they're trying to open your heart for you to receive a new animal companion in the physical realm. Connect with past loved ones. Sense, feel, reconnect. All right, so passed on loved ones that you know, and again, that you don't know, because we're looking at ancestors, and that card specifically coming out is beautiful. They're all trying to connect with you and communicate with you and give you signs between now and the end of the year, okay? I feel a sense of like communion, comfort, love, celebration, encouragement, speaking to you through music, speaking to you through different smells and feelings, like brushing up against you, different memories dropping into your mind out of nowhere. This is your passed on loved ones, your ancestors, and some of you, your passed on pets, as well as, on top of that passed on pet, another spirit animal that is trying to work with you in some capacity. It feels like a very spiritual time. And if each day you just kind of spend a little bit of time in meditation and quiet yourself, you're going to feel all that energy of your past loved ones, of your ancestors, of your animal spirits that are around you. Okay, and passed on loved ones also include people like friends or mentors or teachers. Okay, we were just looking at ancestors through bloodline, but other passed on loved ones have joined in on that and saying, oh, we are all here. We are all here with you. Some of you that sing, it's time to really pursue something with that voice, whatever that may be. I keep getting drawn back into this music and like 1,000 messages with the music. All of you that connect with music outside of the message I gave about them talking to you through music, but you connect with it somehow, some way, in a deeper way, it means everything to you. There's a certain genre, like there is some sort of acknowledgement about music, okay, that goes so much deeper than what I've brought through, like I said, 1,000 messages. All right, we've got the 6 of Sacred Circles, the Ace of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Magician. Wow. I'm getting a message from these ancestors and passed on loved ones that it's time to open yourself up to something new spiritually, a new understanding of something spiritual, maybe a spiritual belief you have, looking into the ancient teachings of Egypt, Atlantis, Lemuria. There's so many more, but that's like, I just got like brain freeze after I said Lemuria. Listen, if you live in California, go to Mount Shasta. If you have not already and you're highly spiritual, if you feel a calling, like go see Mount Shasta for those of you who are in California, if you can. Because I feel there's like some spiritual energies, awakenings happening for some of you. Also, some of you, it's time to look more into like the lineage or history of your family, okay? Maybe even look at your genetics. And you might find a very interesting surprise there. Yeah, but it's like there's lots of ancient teachings out there. Ask which one would benefit you the most at this time. And it doesn't have to mean that you believe this ancient teaching or whatever. It's something about it will be very activating to you or will answer some questions for you. Okay? But there's, with the Six of Sacred Circles, how I see this like strung up on the tree there. I feel like there's gifts your ancestors are leaving for you. Like there's 6 different gifts that you're going to physically find in your reality or physically experience in your reality. And there's going to be some sort of sign or synchronicity that's going to let you know that yes, this is my ancestor. Yes, this is my passed on loved one. Yeah, and see, it's time to open ourselves up to things that we don't know. Something to do with our lineage, something to do with like spiritual beliefs and growth and expansion. It will help with manifesting. It will help with communication. It will help with dreams coming true. Ancestors, passed on loved ones, really wanting to help encourage dreams of the heart, of the soul, and encourage you to pursue them. Really strong message around music. Maybe it's through a song for some of you, like the words are just going to speak to your heart and it's going to be incredibly activating. I feel it's time for some magic. It's time for you to take action towards something. You might not know what that is yet. You might not see that yet. But your ancestors, your passed on loved ones are going to help open your eyes. And remember, your passed on loved ones are just a thought away. They feel you. And the higher your emotional vibration is when you're thinking about them, the more clearly they can come through and give you messages. All right, that one wanted to come out. All right, we got celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. And see, that's a gift being opened up, right? Your ancestors, your passed on loved ones are really like encouraging you, giving you signs and synchronicities, pushing you towards some sort of knowing, some sort of new understanding, or towards some sort of dream or goal of your heart. Next is the unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. They are asking you to be more optimistic, to be more positive, to hold the vibration mentally and emotionally of success, of belief, of it's happening now, more than the vibration of it's not here, why isn't it here, it's never going to happen. They're really encouraging you to shift into as high of a vibration mentally and emotionally as you could possibly be and ride that for as long as possible, because there's a lot of success at your fingertips. That's why they're encouraging you so much. Look at this. Yes, transformation. All right. Wow, this is so synchronistic. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. Okay, this is why they were talking about the lineage. Some of you are breaking the chain, breaking the cycle, the pattern of behavior that has gone on from generation to generation to generation into the bloodline in which you were born, okay? And you are different than your parents, than your grandparents, okay? You are here to shift that energy of that bloodline in which you incarnated this life journey, okay? And you have a lot of help from ancestors that are also a part of this bloodline and have incarnated through this bloodline. It's multiple incarnations, okay? They are assisting you. They are supporting you. You are made so different for a reason. You are the one that doesn't blend with the family, the odd one out, okay? there's purpose in that. It's because you're meant to break that chain of some cycle. Okay, not all of you will resonate with that, but for those of you that do, this is a very, very powerful message. Okay, another message with this card for everybody is this is a time of transformation. That's why they're really trying to help you take action, open your eyes to something, to bring in the magic. Marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Okay, so those of you who are currently married and you feel like you're having some struggles and some challenges within the marriage, okay, call upon your ancestors, your passed on loved ones. They will give you a lot of guidance in this area of your life, okay? Also, my singles out there, the one, your passed on loved ones, your ancestors are going to give you a lot of signs and synchronicities between now and the end of the year of who that person is, whether you've met them or not. You're going to get a same name, a song, like something is just going to be popping up over and over and over. And when you meet this person, or you and this person come into, a romantic union, if you already know them, all those signs are going to be all over this person, okay? Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. Okay, listen, they're bringing you a message of warning. Who in your life are you constantly questioning how they feel about you, whether they are on your team or they're not? Who do you feel that way about? Is it a friend? Is it a family member? Is it a coworker? Does it have to do with your marriage? Okay. Who are you very suspicious of? You're doubting, you're questioning. This would be a message to pull back and don't analyze, don't try to figure it out. Just ask your ancestors and they're going to make it clear as day who you can trust and who you can't trust. And if there's no immediate danger at this time, your ancestors, as well as your passed on loved ones, want you to know that they're going to give you a sensation when something is off, or you can't trust a person, or you can't trust a situation. They're going to give you a sensation within so that you know, okay, yeah, my vibes are weird. Oop, and then I got that little niggle from my ancestors. I know this ain't right. I'm not participating. I'm not proceeding forward. Okay. Yeah. So they'll let you know. They'll let you know. And some of you already know what that little niggle is that I'm talking about. Okay, so we got 8 of Pentacles. Hard work is going to pay off. 6 of Wands. Yes, the Chariot. There is travel. There is movement. There is new cars. There is vacations. 3 of Wands. And the Star. Listen. Listen, listen. A lot of good stuff is at your fingertips, okay? But it's all energy. And your ancestors and your passed on loved ones, they are with you. They are doing everything they can do to help raise you, to help elevate you, to help keep you in that higher vibration for as long as possible. And just know and tell yourself every single day, my hard work is going to pay off. I will have victory. I will have success, because you've got victory and success times 2 back to back. All right. And that goes back to those of you that, have this creative idea, this talent, this ability. It's time to take action and not wait. Don't sit around and wait for the sign. If all you can do is start writing stuff down, start writing it down. That's the first step. Okay. And your hard work is going to pay off. It's like the Star. Have hope, have faith, have optimism. Think good things are happening, good things are coming in, and your passed on loved ones and your ancestors are with you. very strongly between now and the end of the year. And they're going to give you all kinds of signs to let you know they're there. Trust that. Feel safe in that. Follow the advice. Follow the intuitive promptings you get. And any question you put out to your ancestors, to your passed down loved ones, make sure you get out of your own way mentally. Really clear your mind and in earnest put that question out. And watch, you will get the answer, and you won't have to overanalyze. You won't have to try to decipher. It will be boom, crystal clear. All right. The veil is very thin right now, and they're with you, and they wanted you to know that, not just your ancestors, but your passed on loved ones and your passed on pets. Okay. So those are your messages for the first day of Christmas from your ancestors. I look forward to talking with you guys tomorrow and bringing messages from Archangel Michael for you guys for the second day of Christmas. Take care.